My name is Elkeno Jones. I'm in fundamental arts, but I'm actually an exchange student from the Bahamas. I get the opportunity to be over here for 1 semester. And so far, I've been loving every minute of it. I've been drawing from probably like the age of 10 or so, and my inspiration was my sister. I don't know what she drew, I can't remember what it was, but then it's like, I want to do that. So I just grabbed the pencil and a notebook and I just started drawing.
How did you hear about this project then?
I actually heard about it through a friend who was in fundamental arts with me. I guess she knows some people who know some people. So she just was like, you know, they have this comic strip that they're making. If you're interested, you should check it out. And I was like, yeah. Basically, my comic is like several different stories. So it's only really 3 in total. One is a dating story. Another is about playing baseball. And the last one is about education. But they all have like the same premise, which is to do your best no matter what.
What's something that interests you outside of art?
I love physics. The thing about art I see, and it's not just an expression of self, but also your way of melding fantasy with reality. Because, you know, like a lot of people, they draw a human character or characters with humanoid characteristics so that the reader can relate to them. And then they throw in this plethora of different fantasy things, you know, and the physics comes in, whereas am I gonna follow the rules of physics? Am I gonna deny the rules of physics? So like, if you draw a guy with firepower, you can't just draw a circle around his hand or whatever, you know, you're gonna draw a flame around his hand. So you have to know how the characteristics of flame, and that comes from physics. Yeah, when you're doing art, basically another language. Like, there's a scene where he's like tired and wiping sweat off his brow. It's like, what's the best way to do this? Draw him standing up. It's like, no, he's standing up too straight, and I just arched his back a little more. Try to put his arm on his kimber. And
what do you think makes your comic like individual from the rest?
one of the biggest things, of course, is style, the way you draw things. When we had our little sit-downs and little interviews or whatever, look at everyone's drawing, it's like, it's really advanced. But I don't know, something led me to more or less go with a simpler design. I came up with like these crazy other comics that I wanted to do, and I was like, should I put in this more like advanced stuff? But I don't know, I just decided to go with the simpler one, you know? So that's what I think makes it Elkeno.
I guess the first time you saw comics, what was it like to finally see it?
It was exciting, it was a thrill to see something that I had drawn, published at a professional environment, and to see it professionally done and laid out. It was, wow. Well, at least when I go back home, I want to help emphasize the art and the talent back home. So don't be surprised if you see like a Comix Bahamas division or something like that, you know?
What's it like to know that people on PEI are going to go home and own a piece of your artwork?
Ha, I never thought of that. I mean,
Pretty full, huh?
again, it's exciting, and so it's actually shocking when you think about it. I left my mark.
Yeah, exactly.